I don't think that any stand-up comedian became a bigger movie star than Eddie Murphy.
No.
Period. Not even close, I would say.
No. I would even say, even though Richard was...
Not as big as Eddie.
I don't know, dog.
Really? You would say that Richard Pryor was a bigger movie star than Eddie Murphy?
I just think, again, that's what I'm trying to tell you. I'm trying to tell you that, like, Rakim was more impactful than Jay-Z to me. You get what I mean? But
I'm kind of see what you're saying, but like...
But Jay-Z had more receipts. He had more movies and more everything. So you can look at him as being this big rock star or this big rap artist with all this stuff or whatever. But then you got Ra, who changed the way people thought.
I feel you.
So with the thing about Richard Pryor had, man, it wasn't a lot of black comics that was out there getting it at the time.
True.
Richard Pryor had all the hot shit. If he was in it, it was hot. Which Way Is Up? We can keep going on and on. Car Wash, go on and on and on.
Right, but Richard, I feel like Richard couldn't carry a movie the way Eddie could carry a movie. You'd have to pair them up.
This is true.
With like a Gene Wilder, or you see what I'm saying?
This is true. This is
Car
true.
Wash, he was in Car Wash, but he had more of a bit role in Car Wash.
Eddie Murphy is by far one of the greatest movie stars that ever, and for comedy, that ever did it.
True.
Period.
Yes.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Eddie, let's just
say
let's put that there, right? Impactfully, Richard Pryor was more of an impact, I think, than Eddie was.
He was more of he broke a lot of barriers.
He broke barriers.
Yes, I get it.
You get what I mean?
I see what you're saying, yeah.
Eddie was just a phenomenal talent who was funny as shit. Richard went from the Bill Cosby shit to fuck this shit and was like on the movement, the Black Power movement, start talking about what was going on in the community. You know what I mean? Making a stance, being just a real motherfucker, just like he was impactful, like he was, while everybody was doing this shit, Richard was the only motherfucker like, shit, nigga, give me a cigarette. Man, these white motherfuckers, you know what I mean? They wasn't doing that. Like Bill and them, they wasn't doing that shit. He was impactful, man, like impactful in the motherfucker. Receipts-wise, Eddie is the bigger fucking draw. Yeah, you know what 100%. I mean? But Richard was a draw like a motherfucker then too, though. But Eddie might have made $2 billion worth of box office tickets.
Probably no, more than that.
More than that.
I'm gonna look this up.
Richard probably didn't do $2 billion, but he sparked the mind of Eddie Murphy to make $2 billion. You get what I mean?
Eddie Murphy's movies have grossed $3.8 billion.
There we go.
$6.5 billion adjusted for inflation.
Sheesh.
6.7 billion worldwide before inflation.
Sheesh.
Come on now.
That's what I'm saying.
And usually he was starring in those films.
And that's what I'm saying.
Yes.
That he, receipt-wise, ain't nobody fucking with him as a stand-up comic that's doing movies like that. Ain't nobody fucking with him like that.
Yes.
Richard didn't do those numbers.
No.
But he was more impactful than Eddie was. That's all I'm saying.
He broke the barriers.
He
allowed Eddie Murphy to be Eddie Murphy.
Eddie wouldn't have made the billions if it wasn't
without Richard. I feel you. How did it feel when you finally got to do a movie with Eddie? You people.
Shit. I remember when I walked in there, I was pop locking, like, hey, how y'all doing? Everything good? Everything good? I was so nervous, dog. And then he was so cool, I just had to go. I went to my trailer and talked. I do that sometimes when I'm working with people I think are phenomenal. I go to my trailer and be like, he is just a regular person, okay? You go out there and do what you do. You go be great. Because, hey, you great too. You great too.
I am somebody.
You are somebody. Go out there and be great. Treat him like a regular person. Now let's go. 1, 2, 3. Let's get it. Touch the mirror. I'll be like, 1, 2, 3. Let's get it.
What was it about? Because I remember you guys had, was it one scene together or was it multiple scenes? I know one of the scenes got thrown out.
We had hella scenes. They got thrown out.
Yeah. So it was only just one scene that actually made it. So, but you guys had multiple scenes. What was it with all the acting that you've done over the years? What was different about Eddie Murphy?
Again, I'm in front of the delirious guy. You know what I mean? Like, I'm in front of this icon. Not only that, you're waiting to ping pong with this mother. You want to go back and forth. You want to ad-lib and go. And not only am I doing that with him in this one scene, I'm doing it with Julia Louis-Dreyfus and Jonah Hill and David X-Files.
Duchovny.
Duchovny or whatever. Yeah. We had Nia Long. You know, we all and Laura London. We all like that shit was like that. It's a dream. This is a dream to do that. Just to, even if it was funny, if it wasn't funny, whatever the fuck it was, I am now solidified in his discography of Eddie Murphy movies. I am part of that shit, and I'm good with that. You know, I got a scene with that man. I did it. That's it. But he was great. I tell you this though, Eddie got he got a stand-in. I talked about this on something else Eddie. Too. You got a fake Eddie. This is other billionaire behavior, all right?
Billionaire behavior. Probably got a girl that titties out too.
Eddie did his coverage. They was like, this is my coverage. And another dude came in there like, yeah, you ready?
Freddie Murphy.
Freddie Murphy came in and was like, yeah, let's go. I was like this, where to go? Let's go. I was like, yo, I gotta get me somebody to stand in with me. Though.
We gotta make some more money, man. We're missing out.
There's levels to this shit, man.
We have to walk around with our women clothes, and we have to actually do work ourselves and not have stand-ins. You know what I mean?
We doing this scene, Eddie in the cup, watermelon and shit.
You know what I mean? Our next interview, we're gonna have Deon Cole here.
I'm looking for a Deon Cole out there that look like me. I need you. I need a Deon Cole to stand in for me. It's levels to the shit.